Hello, children. I'm back. I've been MIA for a couple weeks because I've been getting settled, moving back into my apartment, starting school, which is what prompted today's video. We're going to be talking about being an introvert in college. So grab your beverage. This is a coconut milk latte, and we're just going to get straight into it. Okay. So being an introvert in college, I touched on this a little bit in my first video back, but we're going to get into more details. What is the lifestyle, what is the experience more so that is promoted to you through social media when it comes to college? Yeah, okay, time's up. This is the best 4 years of your life. College is gonna be the best 4 years of your life. How many times have you heard that? This is gonna be the best 4 years of your life. This is gonna be the best 4 years of your life. It's just gonna be so much fun. Like, you're gonna be partying all the time. You're gonna be meeting all these people. You're gonna be like maybe joining a sorority, a frat, whatever. Like, you're gonna have this big friend group of, like, you're just gonna meet your crowd. I hear people talking about high school, and then they're like, no, it's, you know, like, high school sucks. Basically, everybody hates high school, and then you come to college, and it's just so exciting. Like, you finally meet your crowd, and like, whatever, all of this wonderful stuff, and it's just so fun. Just this emphasis on like fun and exciting, and it's just gonna be like the best time of your life, right? And I think a lot of people, not even just with social media, I hear a lot of people in real life. Sorry, Candace notification. Yes, I hear a lot of people, specifically older people, talking about, oh, it's just the best time ever. Like, I loved my time in college. I met all these wonderful people. It's like, I still talk to all these friends, whatever. Okay, here's the thing. I'm a junior, turning 19, alarmingly soon, September 1st. Yes, and I just started my junior year at university. And let me preface this by saying I'm not miserable. I'm not hating my life by any means, but is this the best 4 years of my life? I sure as shit hope not. I really hope not. Because here's the thing. That experience that's advertised to you, the constantly partying, the constantly like drinking, the constantly like you're meeting this giant friend group and like all these people and you're clicking. I feel like there's so many people who really don't resonate with that at all. Who don't resonate with it. But you never really hear them talking about it because that's like kind of the outcast opinion. The popular opinion and the opinion that everybody wants to see, obviously, is, oh, this is the best time of my life. Like, I'm having so much fun, constantly. But I think what we also forget is that everybody experiences fun in different ways, and everybody has a different personality. So, like, when I say I really don't resonate with the word fun, it's like, I'm not saying I'm miserable or boring. It's just that when, I don't know, I enjoy a variety of different things, but I feel like they don't necessarily align with what, you know, with like what people would consider, what other people would consider fun. And that's okay, because quite literally we all have different personalities and we all enjoy different things. So the lifestyle of, oh, every weekend you're gonna go to a party, you're gonna have so much fun, you're gonna get shit-faced or like do, you know, ABCDEFG substance, and it's just gonna be so much fun. And, you know, like, it's just not realistic for a lot of people. And I'm not denying that there are people that do that and who enjoy it and who think it's so much fun and they can do that. Totally cool. Here's the other thing about that is everybody's body is different. And I know with me personally, not only does my personality not align with that, but my body literally would not be able to handle that. Even if I was just partying on like a monthly basis, I genuinely, like, listen, I eat gluten, stomach ache. I eat gluten, migraine. Like, I eat too much sugar, migraine. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm just like old lady Jane. I have ailments. I don't know. I get chronic migraines. Like, the littlest thing will offset me. Too hot outside, like I'm passing out. You know what I mean? It's, some people's bodies, I guess, just, I don't know, can recover really quickly and whatever. They don't get hangovers and they don't, you know, so they can do that. But I know with me, it's like the littlest thing will offset me for days, okay? So it would just not be, it just would not be possible for me to live that kind of a lifestyle and like be okay, okay? 1. 2, personality-wise, I think there's a lot of people who don't like that, who don't think it's fun, who don't enjoy it, but they don't say anything because, again, that's like the unpopular opinion. Everybody wants, I mean, it's like, it's very simple. Obviously, everybody wants the experience that's like really fun and exciting and whatever to be promoted over this is just kind of a piece of my life. The way I view school, me personally, is obviously it's a priority. You want to get good grades and that is a focus, but my life does not revolve around school. My life is my life and school is just a piece of that. You know what I mean? I see my life as so much more than school, and I really I only think about school as much as I have to. Like, I'm obviously thinking about whatever assignment I'm doing. I'm thinking about whatever assignment I have to do, or like, you know, that kind of stuff. But outside of that, it's like all my enjoyment comes from outside of school. Like, I don't know what it is. And I'm not saying I haven't met people and made friends. I have, but I don't have this giant friend group. And no, I haven't like found my crowd. I don't even know what that means, because it's like you have your whole life and you could meet your best friend at 80 years old, you know, and I have somebody I consider my best friend, but it's like you meet people throughout your life and throughout different stages. To say that you just go to college and you suddenly collect all of these little people and they're just your crowd, and again, maybe so for some people, but I think what we don't realize is you do grow apart from a lot of those people. Especially with older people, I will hear them say, oh yeah, like your lifelong friends are made in college. The amount of times I was told that before I started, oh, your lifelong friends, like this is the place. And people literally have told me, this is crazy, but people have literally said to me, basically, this is your like chance. This is your chance to meet people. Outside of this, it's not gonna happen so much. Like, this is your chance. This is your chance to date, to make friends. And it's basically all you're gonna get. Like, yeah, you have the rest of your life, but this is it. This is your time, right? And that is so false. That is so false. You have your whole life, and connections are made throughout the course of your whole life. Relationships are formed throughout the course of your whole life. Maybe you still have some childhood friends. I know I do. I have a friend of like 14 years, okay? Maybe you do have some friends that you made from college 20 years later, but you also might meet somebody when you're 40 years old that, you know, is a new best friend. So it's like, to say that, oh, hold on, we're gonna get there. To say that, oh, this is your time. This is like, you're gonna meet your people and this is your only time to do so. Ridiculous, stupid, harmful, just ridiculous, okay? Specifically when it comes to dating, listen, I've been single my whole life. I don't know if that's like the norm or not. I feel like that I'm still pretty young, I'm 18. But you guys, and also I am a lot more serious when it comes to dating. I'm not a casual dater at all. Like, my end goal is marriage and a family. That's me. Okay, so obvious, and okay, some people do meet the love of their life at 14 and it does work out, but typically, like a relationship when you're super young does not lead to anything. And so it's never been a part of my life, okay? Yet, like dating for fun, I don't know what that is. That's not me, okay? But yeah, this idea that, oh, like I literally was told this. I'm not kidding you. I was told this. Oh, well, if you don't meet somebody in college, like your chances just go down. Like, okay, you guys, maybe statistically, that's true. I don't even think so. I don't know. I mean, I look at all the people in my life across all different ages and I'm like, I look at when they met their person, and honestly, the majority of them met them after college, once they were already in their career, once they were doing whatever they were doing with their life. I feel like college is still exploration time. People still don't know what the hell they're doing. They might, the ambitious people might have a direction, okay? The majority of people don't. The majority of people don't know what the hell they're doing, okay? Even the people who are really ambitious and do have like a general direction, they still don't have it all figured out, because they're not yet to the place where it's like college, you're still trying things out. It's like, even in the business school, at least at my university, they don't even let you elect a specific major in the business school until your senior year. Your first 3 years, you are just doing general business classes, or your first 2 years, and then your third year, you're doing upper division business, but it's still from all the areas like finance, entrepreneurship, marketing, management, etc., whatever. And then your senior year, you finally get to choose a direction. But you see what I mean? It's like, and think about all the people who get a degree, who choose a path, and then they go completely the opposite way. In fact, trying to think of all of like the adults that I know, I'd say maybe 80% of them went a completely different path than whatever they majored in college. So college honestly was just kind of a like social avenue for them, and that's okay. However, it might not be for everybody, and that doesn't mean that you're going to be like some lonely like hermit the rest of your life if you don't make this big friend group in college, if you don't meet the love of your life in college. There is so much more to life, and you have so much more time than that. And obviously time is precious, and what you choose to do with it really matters. And exactly, time is so precious, time is so valuable, and I'm saying like you have time throughout your life, but at the same time you don't. Like, time is fleeting. That is true. So what you choose to do with it. If you are miserable going to like a party, if you don't enjoy that, why the hell are you there? Even if it's just for a couple hours, why are you there? You're there because what, your friend went, or you didn't want to sound lame, so that you said you went, like you said you'd go, and so you go, but you're hating your life, you're not enjoying it. Like, why are you doing that? Time is precious. So, and I kind of talked about this in my first video, but it's like, if you notice a certain experience, a certain lifestyle is not for you, don't think twice about it. Just go and explore something that you actually will like, okay? Because if you spend all your time being insecure and upset that, oh, like, I don't find this fun, you know, like, am I lame? I don't know, whatever you think, like, oh, I should be doing this, this, and this because other people are doing this, this, and this. Think about all the time that you spend on that. You could be spending thinking about, hold on, what do I actually want to do? What do I actually enjoy? What are some hobbies, things that would bring me fulfillment, or things that would bring me closer to who I want to be in life, or where I want to be in life? You know what I mean? I think we worry too much about what other people are going to think about us. That's not some revolutionary take. I think everybody kind of understands that for the most part, but you really do. You think about we think about what other people think about us way too much. What do you think of yourself is really the bigger question. What do you want to do with your life? What do you even enjoy? Like, what are your hobbies? Okay, sorry, another notification. You know what I mean? Like, what brings you joy? What makes you absolutely hate life? Like, think about that too. If you go to a party and you absolutely hate it, don't force yourself to continue going, okay? That's another thing. Me personally, I feel like I know myself very well. If I have this feeling that I'm gonna hate something, I am absolutely gonna hate something, and then I go and then I hate it, that happens, I swear, every single time. If I have this feeling I'm gonna hate it and then I go anyway, I think someone's just like trying to put a picture, a painting on the wall or something. I don't think that was a knock on my door. Are they telling me to be quiet? Maybe like a neighbor was knocking on someone else's door. I feel like I'm not being that loud at all. My TV is louder than this. Okay. I don't know. Okay. What was I telling you about? Okay, yeah. No, seriously, where even was I? Yes, yeah, they're like pounding on the wall. I'm assuming it's just a hammer. So if you feel like you're gonna hate something and you go and then you hate it, like, that's me always. If I think I'm gonna hate if I feel like I'm gonna hate something and then I do it anyway, I pretty much always prove myself right. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing to try out new things. Sure, go do the thing once, and then if you absolutely hate it, you never have to do it again. But if you continuously, like, I would continuously force myself to do things, even if I had this feeling I wasn't gonna like it, because I was like, oh, other people are telling me I should. Who cares what other people think? Like, genuinely, at the end of the day, who gives a damn? Who gives a damn what they think is fun? If you think it's absolutely hellacious, don't do it. If you think it's miserable, don't do it. If you hate your life doing it, don't do it. Find things that bring you enjoyment. And if you have to do those things alone, so be it. I do everything alone, okay? I have friends. I have some friends, but I do everything alone. Everything, okay? Hobbies, I do alone. Well, I mean, like, what else? Like, I run my errands alone. I know a lot of people like to have, like, just company constantly. I'm not that way. You know, I like to gather occasionally, but more infrequently. Like, my everyday things I do by myself. If I'm thinking about starting a new hobby, I'm thinking about doing it by myself. Like, I do everything independently. If a person comes along and we meet and we have a similar interest and we can do it together, sure, that's great. At this point in my life right now, I don't have anybody like that. And that's okay. Like, I go to the symphony very regularly. Well, I'm gonna start now because I found out I could get a student pass. Like, see, here's the other thing that I wanna say. Oh my God, if you feel like you do not have a place at your university, like you don't wanna join a club, you don't want to be a part of Greek life, like whatever, you don't have a place, look at how you can take advantage of the fact you're a student outside of school. This is an actual tip. I feel like so far we've just been discussing, but this is an actual tip, okay? If you feel like you don't have a place at your university, take advantage of the fact you're a student elsewhere. Look around in your city of different things you can do because you're a student. For example, the symphony is available to everybody, obviously. Tickets are fairly expensive, between $70 to like $200 a person, depending on where you're sitting. As a student, I can get an insane deal, a one-time deal, and I can go, or a one-time payment for this whole season, and I can go pretty much as frequently as I want, as long as there's availability. And so I do. I would not have known about that had I not have gotten curious and like looked around. There's a ton of student discounts. So even the things that like you do have to pay for, because there's a ton of activities that you can do that are completely free, but there's also a ton of really cool stuff that you can do and hobbies that you can start that you do have to pay for. But like, look around for student discounted stuff, like things that you could try, things you could start, things you could attend, anything, things you could join, whatever it may be with a student discount. Because that's one really great thing about being in university is like so many places offer a student version or a student discount. And if I was spending my weekends like moping, like, oh my God, I should go to that frat and absolutely hate my life and like, you know, do a bunch of stuff that is not me and I'm not comfortable with it, or just sit there in the corner and like be miserable. Like if I sat there, or if I sat here moping like, oh my God, everyone's out having fun on a Saturday night, you know, I'd be wasting time. Instead, I could be at the damn symphony. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, I could be at the symphony. I could be doing something I actually want to do. So for you, you don't have to like the symphony. I'm not saying you have to like the symphony, but find something, take advantage of like the possible student discount that you might get, and go and do it. And go and do it. It doesn't matter if you're alone. It doesn't matter if nobody else wants to go with you. It really doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? Like, who cares? You're able to get yourself there. You have a car or you take transportation, whatever. You get there, you park your vehicle, you get dropped off, whatever. You walk in, like you get your ticket, you sit down, you listen to the performance, like whatever it is. Who cares? You don't need another person to be there. You don't need another person to be there. Do it alone. Okay? I think that's also another thing that stops people from trying things out is, oh, I don't have somebody to go with. Okay? Like, it might be a little scary at first, but who cares? You might just unlock the most exciting and amazing and beautiful and wonderful thing ever that you love. And now you have, you know, a new activity or something fun for yourself. And it doesn't matter if you don't have anybody. Maybe down the line you'll meet somebody who really enjoys it and then both of you can go do it together. You know what I mean? Like, I'm learning to golf. And like, I have some family that golfs, but no, I don't have like a golf buddy. But it doesn't matter. Like, I'll learn to golf myself. I'll have an instructor, I'll get some lessons, I'll then go golf, and then maybe I'll meet somebody through that. It's like, I have decentered like people, and that sounds wrong. I'm not saying like decentered people, like, you know, I'm not thinking about other people, but I'm not constantly thinking about, oh my God, like, I feel like I should be more social. I feel like I should be more social. I feel like I should be more social. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Whatever. I'm fine doing the majority of the things I do on my own. I'm fine not having like a buddy to do something with. It's fine. Like, at some point, maybe one will come along. Until then, I'm just gonna do me. You know what I mean? So I think really the main takeaway is think about all the things you could be doing with your time. Like every minute that you sit there and you go, I feel like I should be doing whatever everybody else is doing. Oh, I feel bad that I'm not doing this. I feel like I'm no fun and I feel like I'm just so boring. Get on your laptop, get on your computer, get on your phone, whatever. Ask chat, like fun things to do in whatever city, whatever town, right? Discover some things. Sit there and journal. What do I even like to do? Like, find things that you want to do, find things that actually bring you enjoyment. It doesn't have to be the same thing as everybody else. It doesn't have to be, you know, like, whatever, you know what I mean? Find your version of fun and go and do it. Okay. And if your version of fun is going absolutely nowhere, is at the end of a long day, you just want to make yourself a home cooked meal and watch a show, absolutely brilliant. I do that all the time too. Like, it's fine. You only feel bad about it if you feel bad about it. Like, what? Like, you only feel bad about it if you allow yourself to feel bad about it. If you objectively, like, step out of your body and, like, you know, that's not real, but, like, step out of your body and just, like, observe. It's almost like you've removed yourself and you're, like, looking down on yourself and you're like, wait, hold on. This activity at hand, there's nothing wrong with it. It brings me enjoyment. Like, so what that I want to stay at home tonight and watch a show? Or so what that I want to go, I don't know, to knitting class instead of a party? Like, who cares? I've never, like, I don't know, like, whatever. I don't know how to knit, but I just came up with something. Whatever. Sure, maybe you want to learn to knit. Have that be your activity. And apologize to nobody. Thank you very much. And I also think we think other people care a lot more than they do. I think a lot of people I think most people don't care. They really don't give a shit. It really doesn't matter. And most people probably are not going to judge you for whatever it is that you want to do. I think most people probably are too worried about themselves. So I don't know if that's a comforting thought, but anyway, I think those are really the key points. Yeah, you know, it's okay. It's okay to not have fun in the same way that everybody else does, but also I don't even think it's everybody else. I don't think that this best 4 years of my life is the popular approach or the popular opinion. I think way more people than not find that college is not the most exciting thing ever, and that their life gets better with time, or that they meet their people afterwards, or, you know, that they have more fun outside of it, and that's okay. I think it's just the fact that what is advertised and what is pushed towards you is just this constant, like, fun. Like, best 4 years of your life, right? And so it makes you insecure, and it makes you second guess, and it makes you, especially if that's not your personality, feel bad, right? So don't let it. Easier said than done, but really, if you feel like you're not enjoying yourself, if you're not having fun, literally, again, I'm telling you, take advantage of the fact you're in college, get a student discount for something you've always wanted to try, and go and do it. Like, that will apply to everything. It's not just stores that will give you a student discount. Again, like, it worked for the symphony. They also have, I'm sure, a lot of, like, classes and stuff that you can get discounts for just because you're a student. So if you've wanted to, like, learn something new, I'm sure even that's an option. Like, the options are really endless, okay? There is something for you, and it might not be in college. I think that's really the main, like, the main point. What I'm trying to get at here is, like, your thing, your crowd, you might not be found in college, right? It might be found elsewhere. It might be found elsewhere, okay? And that's okay. So, yeah, you know, per usual, this was a discussion. We just discussed. So there's a lot of information here, and I just spent 20 minutes rambling. So there's a lot here. Do with it what you will. But I hope you got something out of it. If there's anything you want to tell me, if there's anything you'd like me to discuss, let me know. I love to yap. So I hope you have a great week, and I love you so much. Bye.